Okay, we're here at the Club Midway or Meet Me Midway and Midway Club in Corpus, Texas. Talking to the great Eddie Gonzales, superstar back in the day, and doing a great comeback.
No, back in the day. What are you talking about back in the day? I'm a superstar still.
Yesterday.
I never left. I just took a little vacation.
Yesterday. Back there. He took a little hiatus. Okay, Eddie. I wanted to ask you, how long have you been in show business? Well, music, Tejano-wise, professionally.
Well, probably about 30, going on 34 years, right? Something like
You were
that.
like 15, 16 when you started?
I was like 11 when friends used to make me go up on quinceañeras, but I got signed with Sony East Coast at 16.
Wow, man, that's a lot of. Where you from? You San Antonio?
San Antonio.
I thought it was in the further valley for no reason.
Yeah, because my last name's Gonzales.
Right, that's right.
No, but I got a lot of family from that.
The valley. Okay. So to this point, that's what 30-something years, right?
33.
Approximately. About how many CDs do you have recorded overall? Approximately. Not a.
Probably about a total, maybe. I mean, just because you got your greatest hits, you got your discos, you all those stuff.
Right.
But main CDs probably about a good 15, 16.
15 or 16, more or less. Okay. And you got one working on one now?
We're actually working right now on our country CD. So.
Oh, it's gonna be a country CD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're not gonna forget about the Honey Music Army.
No, that's exactly why I named my band Eddie G and his Boots and Roots. And my shirt says, my boots are country, but my roots will always remain Tejano. So,
Okay.
So that's why.
By the way, can you mention the name of the band members and what they play?
One of them just left. Damn. Antoine. Antoine. I think you know Antoine, right?
Antoine Jacinto.
He plays guitar, bajo sexto, does backup vocals. And he's right here if you want to say hi to him. Antoine. Tell the main.
Tell me your name and what you play for Eddie Gonzales. What instrument?
Antoine, I play bajo sexto guitar, second vocals.
How long you been with Eddie?
You know what? It's a funny story that you asked that because I played with Eddie last year, Fanfare.
Oh, okay.
And he liked the style, and he said, you know what? When are you gonna play for me again? And I told him, man, I'll tell you what, Eddie, I play for all these bands, man. But you know what? Give me a chance, and I'll come to your band. And so when I came into the band, which was about 3 months ago, Eddie, about 3 months ago, and we did a lot of changes, you know, and it's for the good because now we're doing country. So, you know, it's really out of here the country, man. It's a good mix. But you know, 3 months and for another 20 years, we'll be with Eddie.
And this is our conga player. This is Chains. We call him Chains. My favorite guy is Eddie James. Antoine over there, Red. I don't got a body, but hey, who cares? I always screaming like this. I'm a comedian.
That's good. And you can always get that as a part-time job, right? Okay, your other members, the bass player, he's awesome.
Our bass player, his name is Steve. He's from San Antonio, right? Steve Luna from San Antonio. He's another guy that just stepped up to the plate and took over. And I like to recognize the accordion players that we had. You know, Frankie Lightning Boy. He was with us and he did a great job. And you know, we all decided to go do our thing.
Frankie,
Lightning Perez.
No, not the guy that was with Nas.
No. And then, of course, we have a young buck that we're working with. Also, he's from Kansas, Joel. So we also want to say thank you for helping us out too. And you know, like I said, I've got a lot of accordion players. Even that little kid that was.
We also have a little kid.
11
years old.
We did a show with him, and he's totally like, he wants to meet her, man. But
he said to join your band.
Yeah, he wants to join, but you know.
How about your drummer? What is his name?
Our accordion player. Going back, it's X-Man. He used to play with me back in the day. Mm-hmm. He's back, and he's everybody's got to get back and get in that. You know, when you got an old car and needs a tune-up. Well, you know that's what I'm fine. And once you get tuned up, you're ready to roll. You never lose. You don't forget how to ride a bike, right? So. And then our drummer, of course, Mr. Boo Boo himself. We got Mr. Boo Boo Ruben Medina, and he got into this band, and he was kind of. You think I can do it? He was telling all of us, and he's improved the most.
When you mentioned that, see, Ruben, I brought him into the band, and he asked me, dude, do you think I can do it? And I said, Ruben, everybody has a talent, and everybody has their way of playing. And you know what? If I didn't think you can do it, I would have never asked you to be in this band. So, and he was like, okay, well, let's try it out in practice. So we tried him out, and he did real good.
They're real good. Yeah,
real good.
I think most of all your band members are good. and it's good because you get a big name. You've been known for years, and so you have to have good musicians. It helps. And then, I didn't know you play the harmonica.
I'm always like, oh, here it is.
That number you did at the end was pretty awesome.
The story goes is that I was at a friend's house and he goes, hey man, can I have an autograph? I said, sure, you got a marker? And he goes, yeah, there's one right there. And it was a black harmonica, and I didn't know it was a harmonica. I go, so who to who? And I was like, hey, this is a harmonica. What is this? He goes, just try it, man. So I just went, and since then I never let it go. I was just like, I think I did this part for like almost 3 days in a row, nonstop. My friends would come over, still with it. I'm still gonna do it. Until I got to that one. And the difference between me, that I like to play this like an accordion, you know, because I've been
right.
here, so it's like.
Yeah, even the accordion player and Eddie, they go at it. They challenge each other.
So it's just.
You notice how he moves his hand like a accordion?
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? What's up, brother? What's up?
Let me ask you. You said you had a time off. Approximately how long were you away?
Well, it wasn't like I was away. It was more like
You slowed down. You take a break.
it was like honestly,
Find your soul type of
it was like something like, you know, I just forgot. You know, I fell out of love with music. You know, it was like I find myself what's going on, and it was good because everybody.
Yes.
You know, I started out young. You know, I was so young.
Very young.
Everything happened so fast for me, and now I see a lot of things more clear, you know, and it's all about music now. It's all about family and sticking together. And
Kind of like a George Strait type of thing, like the movie Pure Country. You have to take some time out.
and everybody's looking for you, and you're trying to hide, shaving, and you're looking different.
Let your beard grow out.
So the timeout did you good. The timeout did you good.
And you know, I did great, and I fell in love with music again, and I found something else. I mean, I learned how to play guitar, learned how to play keyboards,
Harmonica.
and I'm painting now. I paint. I do a lot of painting, and I found out that I love to sing country music.
Also,
You want me to play one song for you?
just a few tunes.
Yeah, I'm gonna play one.
Few keys.
Watch this. Well, I guess this is goodbye. I could see it in your eyes. Yeah, baby, those tears don't lie. They don't lie.
That was good. Okay, so it did you good, and you're back at it. You fell in love with music again. And you're working on the next CD. When will it come out, more or less?
Well, the CD we're not signed with the label right now, so we're
not signed
independent. But we're talking to the people from Sony Nashville, since I was with Sony Records before.
For years. Yeah.
So it's I kind of have like some, I guess you could say, stuff underneath my belt. Like, you know, my supposedly I've sold over 33 million CDs.
Oh wow.
So so I got that under my belt, and I got two Grammy nominees.
2 Grammy nominees.
So we're hopefully that Sony Nashville gets to see that. But not just to see the stuff that I have, but I really want them to feel the music that I've been writing,
Right.
and that I'm singing from my heart. You know, that I mean what I write.
Your new material.
Yeah, exactly. Because and that's what we're taking. I don't want them to see like, okay, well he's nominated. Yeah, you know, I have a bunch of awards, but the biggest award is what I'm putting out in music. That's what I think for sure.
Well, back in the day, I remember I used to see you in videos. You were a little more heavy. You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I started just, doing all the bad stuff, and I'm just like, everybody
all
says
that
that.
food, right?
Everybody says, they always say, oh, I can't eat this, and you hear that. The other day I was drinking actually Gatorade, and Facebook just, oh, look, he's got this and this and that and there.
Big old drink.
The past is a past. Let it go, people. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I was a bad boy, man. So I was scared. We're all human. Hey.
Exactly.
And then they made fun of my socks. But I was wearing my socks because just to remind my daughter that I'm thinking about her, it's something fun for her. She told me to wear them and whatnot, So I I'm always been different.
Right.
Because, without different in the world, everything would be the same. There's no change. There's no nothing. We still be having pagers,
Right, exactly.
So, but For me, if people don't have nothing else to say, then I guess their lives must be boring, I guess. So,
Exactly.
so I just respect, all the fans that really respect this. And you know what? I love everybody. I got the biggest heart in the world. So
Yeah. But you know what? I tell you what, you got a lot of fans that still keep you in mind, your music, your new music. I'm sure it's gonna be appreciated. What are your plans, say, 3-5 years from now?
Put me on the spot of that. I hope to be in my ranch, sitting in the studio, and having a bunch of new artists, youngsters, and giving advice to them and showing them, and for free too, and free art, because there's a lot of kids.
People that need it, that can use it. That's good. Tejano music needs people like you. They need a lot of that.
Yeah, and like I said, one of these days I'm gonna have my store and I'm gonna push, because God gave me this talent for free. So why am I gonna charge somebody?
Exactly. There you go.
And this note, I just want to say thank you very much for you too, and for you. Thank you very much.
I wanted to ask you, also that the fans that you've had for years, and they still stick with you. Would you like to send a shout out or something to your fans?
Well, what really surprised me is how we went viral in 3.6 million in 1 week. This past in Rosedale Park, and then the other day we checked it out, it was 7 million. So I mean, for me, that even though there's some negative and there's some positive, that's a lot of people, And I know that's not just old fans; it's new fans that are just checking this out because other our fans. So no matter what, I just want to say, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Como dice George Lopez, I ain't going nowhere. He said no. And, I know, huh? I'm saying, but and just want to say thank you to my fans. My fans. I could not ask for a better crazy party animal fans. I knew it when I got in this business that I was going to have some rowdy, crazy fans because of the style of music that I have.
Because that's the way you are. You put on a show out there, boy. You get everybody.
My high is the fans, the rush that I get from the guys singing my song, dancing on the dance floor, looking back at my guys, and they're having a great time with a smile, heart to heart. Song that I wrote that they're dancing on the dance floor the night before. That's my high. That's right from my heart.
That's how you get high. Thank you very much, Eddie Gonzales. I hope to hear from you soon, and we'll be keeping an eye on your new music, see when it comes out. Okay. And again, the name of your band, I didn't get it.
It's Eddie G y Grupo Natural. That's the Tejano band, and our country band is called Eddie G and Boots and Roots.
Boots and Roots. You want to say something to your fans, your old fans?
You know what? I want to send a shout out to George and Choa, man. Love you, George. Never forget about you, bro. We're always sending a shout out to you, brother.
And Shamu.
And Shamu, you can't do.
Shamu!
No, the leg.